If you're looking for the keys to consistent income and you're ready to get off the income roller coaster ride, you are in the right place. I'm Kamara Randolph. I'm with Cross Channel Market, and I'll formally introduce myself here in just a little bit, but I want to start off by asking you a personal question. When you first started on this entrepreneurial journey, what was the vision you had for your life and your business? Did you see yourself having lots of clients, lots of income, lots of time freedom? Perhaps at that time you thought the most courageous thing you had to do was tell your boss goodbye. That seemed like the biggest leap you were going to have to make. But then something happens. You make that leap, and it doesn't take long for most folks to realize that there is way more to business building than you initially thought. I remember having a conversation with a business coach and saying to her, "You didn't tell me how hard it was going to be." And she looked at me and smiled and said, "If I had told you, you wouldn't have believed me and you would have done it anyway." And that's probably true. But it doesn't take long before the excitement and the celebration that you once felt can turn into something else, and the entrepreneurial dream can quickly turn into a nightmare. There are so many things you've got to learn, and it's easy to start to feel lost and confused and unsure how you're really going to do this. The problem with that is your life depends on this. You and your family depend on the money that you generate through your business. So if you're not making the money you need to make, it causes a lot of problems. And it may even cause you to go from feeling really good about what you do, your product, your service, to wondering if you're even really the expert that you thought you were in the first place. Because if you were, why would you be struggling to find clients? As I said before, I'm Kamara Randolph, and I'm with Cross Channel Market. And I believe the way forward in this economy is through entrepreneurs. And I'm on a mission to help more entrepreneurs get more. More income, more impact, more freedom. I've helped numerous people and organizations do just that. I helped one nonprofit with decreasing meeting attendance change their communication flow, increase their meeting attendance, and increase the money they had in the bank. I helped another local small business sell out a workshop. They landed several high-end clients and experienced a major income boost. We did this without expensive or time-consuming tools or techniques. I simply showed them how to use what they had to create more. I helped another organization with a really small staff leverage their existing content to create a marketing funnel that's working for them 24/7. So this is my playground, and I love it. Now you are seeing two pictures of me on the screen. I recently updated my look, but haven't yet had my professional pictures updated. So if you look me up and you find the before picture, just know that yes, it's still me. Whether you find the before or after, it's still me. So that's enough about me. I want to get back to you. And I've got some good news for you. First, I want to tell you that it isn't your fault you're struggling. There is a lot of confusing information about what you need to know and do to build a business. And because business building is evolving, the amount of confusing information isn't going to change anytime soon. But what I've discovered is this. There are only 3 things you need to know to grow your business. The first thing you need to know is how to connect and communicate with the right people. The second thing you need to know is how to inspire them to take action. You need to be able to move them from point A to point B. And the third thing you need to know is how to deliver remarkable solutions. That's it. So if it's so easy, what's getting in the way? Why aren't more business owners thriving? Now, most of the people that I work with are really amazing at number 3. They deliver amazing results. They're just not necessarily good at number 1 and number 2. Now, some of what may be getting in the way is what I call faulty mindset, and that's thinking that doesn't really work for you. And it might sound like this: I'm an expert, so I don't really need to know how to market. The truth is, we've all been to a business where they offered amazing service, perhaps a restaurant where the food was great, the service was great, but then you go back 6 months later and they're no longer there. Was it because their product or service wasn't good? No, it's because not enough people purchased. They didn't have enough clients. The second thing I hear often is, I don't really know enough to put myself out there. And to this, I always ask the question, who has come to you for help? What did you help them do? And inevitably, they tell me how they were able to help someone save money, make money, eliminate pain, be better at something, achieve some kind of result. And so I'm like, well, if they didn't know how to accomplish that before, you must have been good enough to help them achieve a result. So why not find other people who are trying to do the same thing? Now, there's one more thing I'm hearing, and is the economy. The economy's bad. Everyone is struggling. So, of course, I'm going to struggle. Here's the reality. There are some businesses, I know quite a few actually, that are prospering and doing well. So ask yourself why, and more importantly, why not yours? So these are 3 costly ways of thinking and being that will keep you on that client chase and on the income roller coaster. But there's one that's even bigger. This is the biggest one of all. And it's this: there's a gap in your marketing and your sales skills. You have a knowledge gap. Now here's the beautiful thing about skills. They're all learnable. Everything you need to know is learnable. Everything you need to know about finding and connecting with the right clients, the clients who will gladly pay you what you want to be paid, and who you can actually help achieve the result they most want, the ones custom made for you. Everything you need to know to find and communicate with those folks is learnable. Everything you need to know about getting them to take action, to help themselves achieve their goal through you, is all learnable. Here's the other thing you need to know. You're not the first person who's had to learn this stuff. Every successful entrepreneur navigates this part of the journey, some more gracefully than others. Even Sir Richard Branson of Virgin Group, whom I love and follow, said this: "I wanted to be an editor or a journalist. I wasn't really interested in becoming an entrepreneur, but I soon found I had to become an entrepreneur in order to keep my magazine going." He realized for him to get to do number 3, that thing he loved, he had to get good at number 1 and number 2, finding and connecting with the right people and moving them from point A to point B. And you need to know the same thing. You need to know how to get in front of the right people. And then you need to know what do you say to get them to take action once you're in front of them. And lastly, and most importantly, you need to have a system and structure in place that makes it easier for them to find you and work with you. And this is the key to finally having clients calling you versus you chasing after them. It really comes down to this. It comes down to positioning. It's all about positioning. So I asked you a while ago, why is it that some people are succeeding while others are struggling? And it really is that one word, positioning. The people who are succeeding have learned how to position themselves in a way that attracts the people they most want to work with and whom they're best suited to serve. So if your phone isn't ringing often enough, and if your bank account isn't growing fast enough for you, it just means you need to work to position yourself in the marketplace. So if you are struggling to generate consistent income from your services and you feel like you're on the hamster wheel scrambling to find your next clients, and perhaps you're worried and wondering if you're going to have enough money this week, this month, this year, and you're having trouble figuring out which marketing channels are best and most effective for you, the ones which will generate the most return on your time investment and your money investment, I've got a special invitation just for you. I'm offering a one-day intensive Get It Done workshop that is designed specifically to help you in your client chase and get off that income roller coaster. During the first session, we're going to focus completely on you, and together we'll explore what's unique and different about you and your business. One of the first things we need to do is really figure out where you have a strategic advantage, because you probably offer lots of different products, services, solutions, but ultimately it all boils down to one thing. And the clearer you can get on what that one thing is, the easier it becomes to communicate and build around it. So we're going to help you get crystal clear on what it is that you offer. The second session is all about helping you really understand your market so that you can quickly discover what your market wants from you. Let's eliminate the guesswork and move beyond the hope and pray marketing strategies. We're going to replace it with real data. During this session, we're going to focus on 3 things: surveying your existing clients or people you've helped, regardless of whether they paid you or not. I'm going to teach you how to use the internet to uncover the most pressing needs your market wants help solving. And lastly, I'm going to teach you how to use what your competitors are doing to your benefit. With this information, you're refining who your market is and how you need to position yourself. So now we'll know our strategic advantage and we'll know who our market is. Now it's time to focus on what we're saying. During the third session, we are going to be laser targeting your marketing message. Now, this marketing message is important, and it's beyond just the elevator pitch. We're going to help you get fluent in your clients' and prospects' language, not yours. I'll share with you the essential elements that need to be included in your message and how to leverage that marketing message. There's a very simple formula that once you're clear on, you'll use it everywhere. You're going to use it to structure your presentations. You can use it to refocus your website, You're going to use it when you're networking. You're going to use it everywhere, and it's very powerful. So that's laser targeting your marketing message. And the last session of the day is focused on the all-important aspect of your marketing channels. We're going to help you focus on moving your market from prospect to client. We'll cover the essential elements you must have in place, including lead capture and conversion mechanisms, and how to move the money from their pocket to yours. So that's the last workshop of the day. So this may be a workshop that's a little different from what you're accustomed to. Last year I did quite a few of these Get It Done days with different trainers, and you know what happened? I got a lot done. So my goal is not to give you more information in theory. I think there's enough of that. My goal is to get you into action so the learning becomes yours. I'm going to do a little work, then you're going to do some work, and that's kind of how a Get It Done day flows. So our training will be via webinar. You'll have a workbook for each session. So we'll go through a training, and then you'll have an exercise to do. You'll come back and check in. So each session builds on the previous session. So the details on how the sessions work is below. You can read those details there. So this is all happening virtually, and it's happening Thursday, February the 28th. The first session begins at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. What's cool about this is you can participate from anywhere. So from your home, from your office, from your laptop, even from your cell phone. So anywhere you are, you can join us virtually. And so it's an entire day you need to block out. So what's the investment to attend this session? It's $197. So if this is something that you need help with and you're deciding if this is for you, I want to ask you an important question. What's it costing you not to fix this? Here's a really quick way to figure it out. How much money do you need your business to generate each month? Okay, how much money is your business generating each month? That difference, that gap, is what it's costing you each month not to have this issue resolved. Not to have a marketing channel and know exactly who your people are and what to say to them and how to get them to take action. That's what it's costing you each month. So if you're ready to finally have that pipeline open for you, and if you want to start to operate your business from a place of confidence, because once you learn these skills, how to market and how to move people, it changes everything in your business. You can operate from a position of confidence, and this skill set will travel with you wherever. So if you're ready for that, I want to encourage you to go ahead and register. Reserve your seat now. The registration information is below. Hope to see you on Thursday, February the 28th. Thanks.